Big shout out to everyone watching this Jrod on point. Thank you so much for being here. Very so much appreciated. Today we're gonna be talking about dead man walking versus street YouTubes. Man, listen, the YouTube streets is just as equal as streets. Is because it's a lot of YouTube content creators that has a street background. It's a lot of content creators that it has a reputation. It's a lot of YouTube true crime and not true crime, but there's a lot of niches of street guys that probably had a life in the past in the streets, and they change. They change, They found the best way to live. They found the best way to go, and how to change not just their own life but other people's lives. So with that said, that's how I want to open today. I want to open telling the whole YouTube hemisphere that just because you are a YouTube content creator, that don't mean that a dude from the streets that is not a content creator. Is literally a no one. Literally someone that came up of the name of someone else. Ain't no one from the streets is gonna come to YouTube to tell us the YouTube content creators that we probably had a street life in the past, and just because we changed our life and became content creators, that don't mean that you from the streets, you're not gonna come here and intimidate nothing. I don't I don't know who the fuck you are. I really don't. I'm not that far away from you neither. But look at here, Hernandez, Govan. You're not Hispanic, first and foremost. So that Hernandez in front of your name, that's cat. That's just to start. I'ma fuck with you today, bro. Oh yeah. Yeah, or I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know who the fuck Hernandez Govan think he is. I already got it figured it out, have it all mapped out. But for him to come to YouTube, or let's say Instagram, in the case of Ceddy Nash, big shout out to Ceddy. You're not gonna come to the internet, to content creators, influencers, or whatnot. You're not gonna come out of the streets just beating a murder case, right? You are not gonna come up here and think that you intimidate anyone. Because first and foremost, let's start there. You a dead man walking, bro. You have a target on your head for free. That's the word of the streets. Not my word, but that's the word of the streets. The Hernandez Govan don't even have a bag on top of his head. They're gonna do this on the low for free. I get goosebumps talking about this shit. It crazy. It hit different. Big shout out to everyone watching. Make sure you click like, subscribe, and share the content because we are here. Young Dolph world. People don't understand what's really going on within the whole Young Dolph case. That people, you see, it's a, I would like to say it's a privilege. Big shout out to Kane. Thank you for being here, brother. Very appreciate it. I would like to say that it's a privilege for me to say that I'm one of those dudes from back in the days in the streets. I became a grown-ass man, family, kids, wife. And you see, even though you stop your street activities, even though you, in this case, let's say you get out the hood will never get out of you. So with that said, who the fuck is Hernandes Govan thinking that he gonna come to any platform? I have spoke about the John DOLPH case. I got the live streams. I got the content, and I have spoke on Hernandes Govan and he's partaking on this whole situation. I put the link of the StreamYard to see if Hernandes Govan got the cojones to come up here and talk to a grown-ass man like him from the streets. That I still got an ear to the streets because my youngins, YN Puerto Ricans, friends and family in the streets. And even my black brothers from the whore, northwest, north, south, east, west. Big shout outs. I appreciate ya. Thank you for the subscriptions. And it's something that I'm not, is even though I always listen to Young Dolph's music, I never seen Yo Gotti's music like anything to listen to. I'm a Latin hip hopper. I rap. I know about lyrical. And if you listen to Young Dolph and listen to Yo Gotti, you could tell that Young Dolph had talent, had an aura. He had the talent to shine above others. Also, his word on the street that he was a pretty serious guy from the street, a boss, good dude at that. Because everything I have heard about Young Dolph is a stand up, is nothing but good. Yeah, sometimes, you know, when you're in the streets, you got to do what you got to do, but you got to pick and choose. It's either your life or their life. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that sometimes dudes from the streets don't want to do, but when you're in business in the streets, when you're dude from the streets, you getting your money from the streets or whatnot, you got to defend yourself and defend your business, defend everything that you're doing, everyone around you. So sometimes, you know, decisions get taken that sometimes it should have gotten taken. You know, it's decisions that sometimes, you know, it's always way to resolve things a whole different way, in a whole different spectrum. But sometimes, as a man of business, you got to do what you got to do on the streets to survive. It is what it is. We cannot run away from that. Some of us get caught, and some of us never see a day in jail for nothing that we have done in the streets. It's some dudes from the streets that are very smart and know how to do dirt and never catch a case. And it's dudes from the streets that do dirt and they only want a stripe, and that stripe will cost you your freedom. So with that said, big shout out to everyone watching. My name is Jrod on Point. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure that we appreciate all those donations. Thank you so much for everyone that has been donating to the channel. Make sure you hit the Cash App, the On Point Family. Big shout out to Amy Conway. Amy Conway was here. I started a live stream earlier, but I was playing Young Dolph music and YouTube shut it down. YouTube shut it down. So that's why I had to restart the live stream and get back to it. Big shout out to Amy Conway. Very so much appreciated. Big shout out to our subscribers. All those subscriptions are very appreciated. We here, small channel, little by little moving up, talking about topics that I see fit to talk about. As y'all can tell, I don't talk about a lot, but I got two main topics on my channel, and I even dabble in different topics to try to keep the channel, you know, growing in different ways. But today, in this topic, it really bothered me though. It really did bother me, you know, seeing Hernandes Govan, and we're gonna have a little introduction for those subscribers on my channel that are not aware of what's going on, what I'm talking about. We're gonna have a little run through. We're gonna have a little run through of what's been going on within the conversation about Hernandes Govan and whatnot. And then we're gonna hit it right on the spot. We're gonna hit it right on the spot. And we're gonna talk about, give you my reaction and my understanding about Hernandes Govan versus Ceddy Nash. Big shout out to Ceddy. Big shout out to Ceddy Nash. Like, even though, listen, I'm gonna put it together. Even though us as content creators, we might don't have like the same understanding, or we, you know, we not all think the same. So even though us as content creators, sometimes we come across content from fellow content creators that we disagree with what they talking about, or in the way they presenting the show or whatnot, whatever disagreement that be. It gets to the point that we always go back to square zero when it comes about, let's say, someone from the streets as Hernandes Govan and Ceddy Nash, that is a content creator. Again, it doesn't matter whatever street, what, no, don't matter, none of that shit. He been putting work in the YouTube, in the YouTube, not just true crime, but in the YouTube content. He been putting work. And if you ask me, Ceddy Nash seems like a nice guy. Like, he seemed like one of those guys that you could see out there. Yo, what up, Ceddy? Be like, what's up, fool? Pound it out and split. Good like that. That's my take on Ceddy Nash. That he a cool dude. He alright. Ain't nothing to hate about him. Like, everything that people could talk about Ceddy, they could talk about the content Ceddy Nash. That this is the grown man conversation that people sometimes don't know how to have it. As a grown ass man, you're gonna pay attention, especially if you're from the street. If you've been ever in the street and you survive the streets, you know what I'm talking about, because you know how to catch the flow of everyone. You just need like a quick introduction. You just need to listen to someone talking. You just got to see someone performing their content for you to know what they're not telling you. You see what's going on here, that a lot of people are incels and don't know how to read between the lines nor read the room. That's the problem. But like, when you know how to read the room and read people, I could tell you something. In my honest opinion, I'm gonna give you 3. I will include myself, but outside of me, I'm gonna give you 3 content creators in YouTube that will put you on your ass. And I'm gonna tell you, 3 content creators in YouTube, they'll put you on your ass. First and foremost, my boy that I haven't talked to him for a while, but that's my boy, don't matter. Big shout out to King AK-47, the voice of the streets. Big shout out to you, bro. But King AK-47, the voice of the street, big shout out to Cleveland. He's not looking for smoke, but he's not ducking nothing. Good dude. Putting his content out, taking care of his family, doing what he does. Doing what he does. But King AK, if you cross his path in the wrong way, he'll put you on your ass. Second content creator that I know that is cool as fuck. Big shout out to TOMX. Big shout out. Another content creator that I know that is cool as fuck. Great content creator. But if you cross his path, he will put you on your ass. Is the Game Spitter. Big shout out to the Game Spitter. That's 2 content creators that you should not cross the wrong way on the streets. That's 2 content creators that if you see him in the street, yo, what up? What up, B? Good content, bro. Shit good. All right, shit good, man. Yo, bam, bam. Peace. All good. But if you come across the wrong way, you're going to hit the highway. Third content creator that he seems cool as fuck. That again, and I'll repeat, if you see him out there in the street, yo, what up? And he'll be cool as fuck with you though. And he's all peace because the presentation is proper and everything good. It's Ceddy Nash. It don't matter what people could think of content creators here in content creation. When you meet these people on the streets, don't fall asleep on that content creation shit. Again, 4th content creator, I'm going to include myself. I'm cool as fuck. I'm here to kick it. I'm here to talk to you about the content. I'm here to talk to you about true crime or anything that is going on YouTube. I'm here for that. I'm here for content. I'm not trying to be a tough guy, but guess what? The life made me tough. Life made me a grown-ass man. Life took me to a path that now I'm a grown-ass man. We a family. But that don't mean that I'm going to duck any smoke. That don't mean that I'm going to, just because I'm a husband and I'm a dad and all this other stuff, part of protecting my family is protecting myself. And that has to be understood. Part of protecting your family is protecting yourself. So even though if you out there, you're not with your family or whatnot, but especially if you're walking out there or driving out there, whatever you're skiing, whatever you're doing out there, and someone comes at you the wrong way, life or death situation, bro, it's gonna be you before me. My finger has not stopped itching since I was a young buck. When I was JYN on the block, this motherfucker right here has not stopped itching up to this day today. So what made Hernandes Govan think? Right. We seek Anadol on them. Facts. But what made Hernandes Govan think that he just beat a murder case? Which some of us know what's behind everything. Some of us, we still plugged into the streets. Some of us, even worse, we might be plugged in to law enforcement. Because we might want to fix the problem of people like you. We might want to fix the problem. So we keep the ear to the streets. And we keep our ears to law enforcement. We listen to the streets. And we also do listen to law enforcement. Like, ooh, this is what they talking about? Ooh, they go that way. Hold on, I gotta go this way. But in the same way, we get to listen stuff, especially if you have family members in forces. You get to listen not just what the word on the street, but what's the word with the other side. And you know what the good side saying? The good side saying that they're waiting for a casket to drop. They waiting for a casket to drop ASAP. Because whoever does it, 9 times out of 10 is gonna be tracked if it's a bag on it. Listening to the good guys, if he's a bag on it, they're gonna get caught because it's traceable. Believe me, some way, somehow. Listen, they don't have to tell you when they are listening to your phone calls. They don't have to have a warrant. They don't. They get the information first and then get the warrant. You stupid. You stupid motherfuckers out there. Yeah, dude from the streets. Yeah, these dudes from the street, even the OGs like Hernandes, Govan, they is goofy. Like you think the law enforcement is playing fair? Do you think the FBI is playing fair? No, they are not. No, they are not. You have no idea. They know everything you have spoke about for the longest. Recording after recording. They have it already. Been there a long time ago. They're just waiting for you to get smoked, Hernandes, Govan. They're just waiting for you to get smoked. Because you know why? Because if it's a bag on that, it's going to be trace. And it's going to be consequences legally out of that. Because it's a bag on your head, right? But word on the street, then I listen to the streets. And it's like, yo, Jrod, that shit is going to be on the low for free. Just for GP. And when I hear that, it's like, champ. On my soul. Big shout out to Tough Stino. Big shout out to Tough Stino. But when I listen to the street and they said that they did this shit for free, it's like, all right, cool. What y'all say, what I hear from the street, is like it's just gonna happen, no matter what, wherever, however, whenever. All right, cool. Might not be like, let him slide for a year or two. All right, cool. That's what they. I'm not saying that shit. That's what they say. That's what they say. And we are unbiased on that. Like if it happened and if it doesn't happen, I could care less. Could big shout out to PRE. That's not my beef. I support the label, the music label, the music, and all this other good shit. You know what I'm saying? But far as the beef, as long as it shouldn't come my way for nothing, right? Big shout out to Daddy-O. Big shout out to Daddy-O. The General. Big shout out. But all this foolishness would have got avoided if Joe Gotti, Jrod, and even Hernandes Govan wouldn't got jealous of DOLPH. And you know what's crazy? The word on the street, they used to be with DOLPH before. Like, this is how crazy of a snakes these people is. This is people that live off DOLPH plate in the streets. And then whenever they probably fuck up the money, and you thought that DOLPH was about to keep feeding you when you fucking up the money. So instead of take you out and get his money on blood, he spare your life. That's the word on the streets. He spare your life. He just cut you off because you wasn't no threat. You was not no threat at all whatsoever. He just cut you off. In the same way he cut off Jrod. Cut y'all off because it's not good business. So if y'all get cut off of the business and you understood that your life just got spared because you know things that you should not know, and you understand that your life was spared, they just cutting you off and just leaving you the fuck alone, dog, because you ain't no threat. You ain't doing no shit. You ain't scaring no one. You ain't scary, nigga. You're not. You ain't gonna do a goddamn thing. So you get your life spared, and then instead of leave shit alone, try to find your own way. Now you're gonna be the jealous one. Big shout out to Joey Crack. Now you're gonna be the jealous one and plot against DOLPH behind his back, sneakity snake, to get him out the way. So then now you get DOLPH out the way to do what? It's over. You ain't getting fed by Joe Gotti. Y'all have more chance to get fed again by DOLPH than by Gotti. But y'all want to play deadly games. Oh, let's get DOLPH out the way. For what? For what? What you was getting out of it, even whatever you could think of that you could have got out of it, was not worth it at all. Because now, Hernandes Govan, now you not just got a target on your back, in this case on your head. If any money you could make from now on, any money that you could make from now on is through content. Is through content. But you want to beef with content creators. Instead of want to come to content and make money with content creators. Which, if you ask me, I don't think anyone want to do business with you, dog. Is people saying out there that this Ceddy, Nash, and Hernandes Govan is a play. Big shout out to the game spitter. But in my personal opinion, it can't be a play. It cannot be a play at all. It cannot be a play. Because then that will put Ceddy Nash in a bad situation. Because if some people get to find out that Ceddy Nash and Hernandes Govan got a play going on, they're going to look at Ceddy different. Right now, Hernandes Govan said that he had like a show to go to No Jumper and whatnot. That there's well expected. Because Adam 22 is not gonna be happy until he go and see Satan personally in the spirit. I'm telling you, Adam 22 is in a crash out, is in a suicidal mission. Y'all well know he's a Satanist. He got the cross upside down and all this other shit. So we understand that he don't believe in Jesus. He believes in Satan. So guess what? He want to meet his creator quick. He want to meet his Lord Satan, Lucifer, ASAP. That's on the mission that Adam 22 is. Because he thinks that if someone pull his car out, he thinks that he actually is not going to get it. That's how we know that he's a crash out, because he's delusional. Satanism make him believe that he's untouchable. Satanism make him believe that he's the image of Satan in earth. That's how all y'all motherfuckers think, that y'all are the image of Satan here in earth. Don't get hit with the thunder, Mr. Adam 22. Big shout outs to you. He hit different if he hit you different. But having Hernandes Govan in your show and give him a platform, not just Adam 22, but every one of their hosts in there, or whoever works with Adam 22, is at risk. And y'all think because y'all out in LA, the beef is not gonna get there? If y'all think because y'all in LA, Memphis is not gonna roll up and spray the whole thing if they really wanted to, you mistaken Memphis. As a matter of fact, you mistaken Chicago. Cause what about those family members of Young Dolph, the youngins, family members of Young Dolph that he was helping? What about the youngins, the YNs from Young Dolph's family? Just think about this for a second. Just think about the young YNs just from Young Dolph's family. Chicago, Memphis, everywhere they at in the United States of America. Just think about those YNs that Young Dolph was helping to come up. And now you took Dolph. They looking at you that you took Dolph from me. Everything that I had going on stopped because you, Hernandes Govan, because you, rest in peace, Jup, because you, Joe Gotti. Do you know how many YNs got their heart broken when y'all killed Dolph? You should not even worry about PRE. It just, People get mistaken and confused. You should not worry about PRE at all. Because if you ask me, in my personal opinion, PRE already done enough. PRE, word on the street is, because again, allegedly, already done enough. Multiple people, and the allegations, multiple people already went to the skies and see their creator just out of death. Multiple men, females, no kids. Which is a good record. No kids. So if you ask me, y'all don't have to worry about PRE. Y'all don't have to worry about the label. Y'all don't have to worry about the artists. Y'all don't have to worry about PRE at all whatsoever. You know who you should worry about? That niece, that nephew, that son, that daughter. You should worry about the up and comers that lost it all because you killed all. Again, I repeat, you should not worry about PRE. You should worry about DOLPH's family. Because you see, if you ask me the difference between PRE, the label, and the artist is, it gets to the point that for so much work that is being put out there, is good. It's a time that they stop. But do you think a family member of DOLPH, they love DOLPH to death, and don't forget, DOLPH got brothers, they pull that shit too. They known, so I don't think they'll do that. But if you ask me, not snitching, but telling you what the fuck it is, you should worry about the young YNs crashing out. That's what y'all need to worry about. Y'all shouldn't worry about Ceddy Nash and the content creators and YouTube. You shouldn't put your focus on us, because you should focus is about saving your own ass. Because you might be thinking like, I won, something happened to me, the police gonna get right to it. What about is a random fan from young DOLPH? Fuck worrying about the family. Because the family is gonna be immediate suspects. You should worry about a random young DOLPH fan. In my opinion, Hernandes, Govan, that's what you should be worrying about. You should be worrying about a random young DOLPH fan. Because you know what? You know, if that happened, you're going to get clapped and no one is going to know who did it. At this day today, rest in peace, his soul, Juke, got clapped. And only the street knows who did it. And his word in the street, they are dead too. We could talk about that in a little bit. But for Hernandes, Govan have the balls to come to a content creator. It don't matter if it was Ceddy Nash. It don't matter who it is, and think that you're gonna pop up. This is why I have the link up there, because if Hernandes, Govan wanna step up to a content creator, why won't you step up to a small content creator to see how that goes? I don't think that he want to have a conversation with a real ass man from the streets, a boss. Because again, he never been a boss. Whatever the fuck he wanna make himself look like, he never been a boss. He's a peon. He's a crash out dummy. Hey, here, put these together for me. Hey, here, do this for me. Bam, bam, bam. Do this, do that. You being told what to do. You're a crash out dummy. You too old to be a crash out dummy, fool. You are too old to be in the streets being told what to do. Because that means that then you are not your own man. You just a man under the man. You are on the man. Ain't that crazy? With all that tough shit that you... Bro, ain't you like almost 70, bro? And still stuck on the stupid street mentality, like you think that whatever bubble wrap that you wrap thumb is gonna protect you from another dude from the street, no matter if he's a content creator, if you come across the wrong way in person. What make you think that you either not gonna get bitch slapped, backhanded, front-handed, teeth blown off out of a punch, quick snap, grab you by the throat, just quick. What make you think that someone from the street that know how to fuck somebody up fighting is not you're gonna start fucking grabbing your arms and dislocating your arms and wrists and fucking you up and leave you in pain until they come and pick you up, you little bitch? What make you think that that's not gonna happen? What make you think that if you think that you protected, you might have security? Where? I don't think you either have money for security, and even the security is gonna get it. Is you serious? Like, again, if you think that if you say you are from the street, you know this shit is some real talk. If someone is gonna crash out on you, it don't matter where you at with who you with, bro. Y'all all gonna get it for free. So what make you think that you could come here to a content creation space and try to intimidate content creators from talking about your bitch ass? What make you think that we're gonna be scared or we worry about you? We don't worry about you, bro. We live rent free. What are you talking about? We don't worry about you. You're not a threat. You bro, you have no idea how much animosity people has against you. You have no idea. Like, again, you have to be delusional for you to not know how much animosity people from all over the world has against you. But you got the balls to try to step up to a content creator. Is you serious? And then if we say that you must be on drugs, oh, you get upset. Oh, you get butthurt. Oh, me and drugs. Dude, you act like you're a fiend. You act like you on drugs or some shit. Because what makes you think that you could pop up to a content creator and try to intimidate and threats and shit? Like, whatever money you get, put it on your life insurance and all this other shit. Is you serious? And it's recorded. It's recorded, you dumb son of a bitch. If anything happened to Ceddy Nash, they coming to get you, you dumbass. Stupid motherfucker that don't learn. Oh, I'll be a case. I'll be a case. Now I'm untouchable. No, bitch. You lucky as fuck that you have the people that you have behind you because they don't want nothing. It's not about you, Govan. You don't get it, you stupid motherfucker. You don't get it. It's not about you. They protecting the bag. But for them to protect the bag, they have to smoke one and save one. I'm gonna repeat that shit. Click like, subscribe, and share the content. To save the bag, they had to smoke one and save one, so it doesn't get to the bag, or at least not for now, until new developments. It's not about you. It's never been about you, Govan. You lucky. You lucky. So then now you lucky, and you want to be unlucky in the same way, because then you want to run your luck to see if you try to intimidate content creators so they don't talk about you, so we don't talk about you because you think we scared of you or some shit. You're gonna risk your luck and say like, oh, I'm gonna catch and this and that, and then let's say you pull up, let's say to me or to any content creator. In case you don't know, in Ohio you don't need license to carry. I'm gonna repeat it again. In Ohio you don't need license to conceal carry. By the way, I'm in Ohio, not far away from Memphis, Tennessee. I'm pretty close to you. Just saying, and I'm gonna repeat. In Ohio, we don't need no license to conceal. So, good luck. I advise you against pulling up on any content creator. I'm letting you know, because y'all well know that game speeder is carrying. You know, King AK-47 is carrying. You know, Ceddy Nash is carrying. I don't know. Fuck around and find out. Might be carrying. I don't know. Might be a secret. But I advise against trying to find out, because again, I'm just saying, I hope you value your life, because I do value mine. So I'm just saying. But I want to introduce you a little bit. I want, for those subscribers that don't know what's going on, we're gonna share something with you though. This is what happened no long ago. Hernandes Govan beat the case. You know what I'm saying? So I want to give you a little introduction of what happened that day. Let's go.
Trial for the man accused of orchestrating the killing of rapper Young Dolph nearly 4 years ago. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. I'm April Thompson.
I'm Alex Coleman. Hernandes Govan was back in court, and WREG's Jrod Patterson tells us who was called to the stand in this case that's garnered national attention.
Day 2 in the trial of Hernandes Govan got started shortly after 9:30 Tuesday morning. The judge made her way in, followed by the 16 men and women who make up the 12-member jury, plus 4 alternates. State
For those that know how jury pool works, whenever y'all listen to this in the comments, do you believe the jury? Like, do you think the jury did the jury got paid? That's the question. Did the jury got paid? That's the question. Let's go.
Prosecutors called to the stand a woman who said she was the girlfriend of Cornelius Smith, who he called after the ambush on Young Dolph. The witness rocked in her chair while on the stand, recalling the killing as a murder for hire, although she was not sure of the dollar amount being offered.
It was between $1 million and $1.5 1.5.
But what she did know is the person she understood as ordering the hit was Anthony Big Juk Mims, someone her boyfriend did not talk to, instead going through Govan, who she says was the go-between person.
They said he would talk to Govan, send a message through him, and he would get a message to Juk, and Juk would talk to Govan.
Defense attorney Manny.
So what it means, for lame terms, what it means, okay? Listen, man. It was a lot of shit going on between Young Dolph and Gotti. Is no reason at all whatsoever for Big Juk to do this if he's not being sent by Joe Gotti. Juk don't have a serious reason at all besides I have to do this for my brother. Big Juk and Dolph were good, but Big Juk was Gotti's brother, the money man on that side of the family. So if now Juk can make money with Dolph, the second biggest man in Memphis, let's say the third, because if you ask me, Daddy-O is a bigger, more influencer in the street. When if you ask me, with more money and bigger influence in the streets than Gotti, in my personal opinion, I say Dolph, Daddy-O, and then Gotti. But then now Juk, to keep his standard and his position CMG and his position in the streets, even though if you don't have no smoke with Dolph, he will press the button just for his brother, just to appease and pacify his brother throwing a fit. That's all what it is. That's another reason why Juk got smoked. I'm gonna ask you a question for y'all to answer whenever y'all can put it on the comments. I'm gonna ask you a question. It is similarities, is things that Yo Gotti and Little Durk got in common. It's a similarity. It's like one thing besides multiple, but it's this one thing that I want you to answer in the comment section. Who you think they killed Juk? PRE or his own brother Yo Gotti? That's the question that we got, because it's the same question that we got for Lil Durk. Big shout out. Thank you for the answer. Very appreciated. Big shout out to Sweet Bake. Thank you for being here. Very appreciated. Thank you for your subscription. But then we go to Lil Durk, because Juk and Gotti is because Young Dolph. Little Durk is because FBG Duck. Juk was the middleman between Gotti and the gang. D-Thang, rest in peace, D-Thang, Lil Durk's brother, that did everything for him since he was little, was the middleman in the middle between Lil Durk and the BDs. In this case, all block. So it's something, the word on the street is there's something that Yo Gotti and Lil Durk got in common, is that allegedly they both killed their brothers and killed their killers too. They sent to kill their brothers. Word on the street is that Gotti and Lil Durk, they both smoked their brothers just for them to not go to prison. Big shout out to Texas. Thank you so much. Big shout out to Texas. Very so much appreciated. H-Town, Houston, Texas in the building. Thank you so much. Very so much appreciated. What up? But word on the street, if you keep your ear close to the street like I do, big shout out to my YNs. Word on the street is that they both killed their brothers and the killers that they sent to kill their brothers. So nothing would track back to them. It would track, but it's a dead body in the middle. It's a dead body that can't talk. It's a dead body can't say shit. Nine times out of 10, if you ask me, one of the reasons why Govan is out is because Jrod died. Because guess what? They were coming for Jrod. They were coming for Gotti. But everything stopped on Jrod as soon as Jrod died. Listen, ain't no one, and I'm going to tell you right now, no one was brave enough. Listen, PRE, I'm going to tell you right now, big shout out to PRE. But if y'all want to know, no one was bold enough to go and kill Jrod at that location. No one. No one. The only reason why that was done, allegedly, word on the street, is because Gotti sent the hit. Gotti sent the permission like, yo, roll through, smoke him. Word on the street is that they didn't got along like you think they did, but hey, they had a job to do, right? They had a rank to represent. But word on the street is that the reason why Gotti's still out is because he smoked his brother. The only reason why Little Durk is locked up is because he's trying to kill the same people that he used to set up King Von to die. Y'all don't fucking get it, do you? Lil Durk, NBA YoungBoy, we beefing. No, y'all not beefing. Y'all have the same lawyer. If NBA YoungBoy was really beefing with Durk, he would not allow his lawyer to be Durk's lawyer, because then NBA YoungBoy would have fired him. But the reason why Durk and NBA YoungBoy got the same lawyer is because they were both in cahoots to smoke any rapper underneath them, even from their own crew. And ain't not one rapper from NBA YoungBoy camp. They make the numbers to the point that it would overlook them. It would surpass them. It was no rapper from YoungBoy's camp, not even Quando Rondo. Not even Quando Rondo. But the whole reason why Quando Rondo got around Vaughn, it was because the connection between NBA Youngboy and Lil Durk. Then they fake a beef. Then they fake a beef to take down and kill and smoke the underbosses, in this case, Vaughn and Quando Rondo, putting them together to beef it out to get rid of them. Because they own their masters. They own everything. Now they don't have to pay nothing for them. Everything is coming in, and they're not going to overpass the boss. In this case, Lil Durk. In this case, NBA Youngboy. People think that they not petty like that. What are you talking about? This is dude from the streets that they smoke their enemies in the streets. If they look at you as an enemy in the music business, due to the day from the street, they will smoke you too. It is what it is. It is what it is. It's the streets. It's no rules in the streets. It's no love in the streets. Everyone is for themselves. Because at the end of the day, shit hit the fan. Like, y'all homeboys, and your homeboy, you know what I'm saying, did something that he was not supposed to. What you gonna do? You gonna let him slide? You're gonna fucking kill him. Even though it was your homeboy. But if it was your homeboy, he should have known to not do that. You feel me? So now you're gonna think like, damn, this is my man that did this to me. And then like y'all so close, you're not gonna act like you're gonna smoke them. You're not gonna act like y'all happy. You're gonna act like, hey, it's whatever, water under the bridge. But then you're gonna catch him slipping. Lil Durk was terrified of Vaughn. Lil Durk knew that Vaughn got more pull in the streets than him. Lil Durk knew that if shit hits the fan, Vaughn would have humped him down and kill him himself, crouching the fuck out. Lil Durk knew that. So Lil Durk was so close to Vaughn because he knew Vaughn was next. But then when he realized that, yes, Vaughn is next, now I got to take him out. Plus whatever other reasons that people don't know. But this is just the shit that we know. As far as the word in the streets. So the same shit applies. The same shit applies to Joe Gotti. He knew the only person between him and the gang and this heat and the heat, it was his brother Juke. Do you think the guy is not gonna smoke his brother as long as he keep his millions, his fame, and all this other shit that he got going on? Don't you think that the same shit with Dirk? Do you really think this is why they were talking about? This is why they were talking about charging Dirk with the death of his brother's killers. Because it was indications that Dirk sent the hit. But then now that man don't speak. In the same way he wanted Quando Rondo dead, it didn't have nothing to do with Vaughn. It had to do to kill Quando Rondo, so it does so the story don't track back to NBA Youngboy and Dirk. So the plan don't come out. So get what happened? Quando Rondo quit music, quit rap, and stay quiet. And stay quiet. Quando Rondo Now that he know that if you don't shut the fuck up, someone will do it to you, then now he out of the music business, because he realized like, oh shit, oh I get it. I cannot get bigger than NBA Youngboy. I cannot get bigger than Lil Durk. So why the fuck I'm doing this? It's no reason for me to do this. I'm gonna die someday out of me trying to be the best rapper alive. Because guess what? Is multiple rappers right now that this is what they're doing. They taking out their own friend. They taking out their own people on the label, because no one is gonna expect their all label teammates to take one each other out, but everything on the name of the label, because the label on the masters. So as soon as you smoke an artist, a hip hop artist, whatever they invest on that person that they haven't recouped, they will recoup that money as soon as the artist gets smoked. Not just because the insurance, but also because the publicity numbers are gonna go up in the music. If the numbers were low, numbers are gonna go up. People is gonna start listening, and all that money is gonna go back to the label to recoup. Especially if they know that they cannot get the money that they won on a certain time, because then they're gonna take it like a loss. So okay, we're not gonna make money out of this like we want to. So guess what? Smoke them. We get more money instigating label teammates to smoke each other or smoke other people from other labels and shit. They have beef with you, because then now both numbers are gonna go up. That's the dark secret of the hip hop industry. The labels are behind, and allegedly the labels are behind a lot of deaths. Not them killing them themselves, but facilitating the money and the assets to make it happen. Allow the instigation of it. Those executives on the labels, they know everything. They have to secure the bag. So believe me, they know everything. You know what I mean? Let's continue.
Roar during cross-examination noticed her reluctance.
It's clear you don't want to be here today, do you?
No, I don't.
Pressed on, questioning her memory from an interview she did with investigators.
The police have to ask you over and over and over again and tell you, was it a guy with the initial Q, right, on Bradley Street?
Yeah, but I had forgot his name.
Okay, so you forgot his name 1 month after that, and 4 years later, you remember it perfectly.
He then questioned her credibility.
You're sure about that? Because I'm going to play a video just now, so I'm going to ask you again.
I can't recall.
Okay, well, no is different from I can't recall.
I can't recall.
Well, in other words, though, make it short, they will all snitching. They will all snitching.
Ladies and gentlemen, have you reached the verdict?
This is the verdict of Govan, but then we got to take in consideration how tough this man want to make himself seem like. We need to take in consideration how tough this man want to make himself to seem like. You know what I mean? We're going to see him in a little bit. We're going to see him in a little bit with Ceddy Nash, and in the way he talked to Ceddy Nash. We're going to see that. We're going to see that in a little bit. We're going to see that on a little bit. But we need to compare how tough he was trying to make himself seems like and look like with Ceddy Nash, and how much of a bitch we see here when they say not guilty. Straight bitch, like, oh my God, oh my God. Shut the fuck up. You ain't tough. If you was tough, bro, you would have sucked it up, buttercup. You would have been tough as fuck. And as soon as they say not guilty, you should have put their face like, yeah, I told you what. You should look at the camera and be like, soon as they say not guilty, you have the free will to act accordingly of your real demeanor. You don't have to fake it no more. You don't have to fake it no more, dude. So soon as they say not guilty, you should be like, yeah, yo. You should look at the cameras and be like, I told you, I run Memphis. What? Watching you. I run shit. You should have just thugged it the fuck out. But what you did, you cried like a little bitch, bro. You was scared. You was scared. A grown-ass man scared after everything you have done. You in court scared. Fuck out of here. Look at you. You look like a good boy. Fuck out of here, Govan. I can't even call you Hernandes because you ain't Hispanic. Fuck out of here.
Yes.
State of Tennessee versus Hernandes, Govan, count 1. We, the jury, found the defendant Hernandes Govan not guilty in count 1 of the indictment. State of Tennessee versus Hernandes Govan, count 2. We, the jury, found the defendant Hernandes Govan not guilty in count 2 of the indictment.
That's gay. You want my reaction, right? That's gay. Oh, let me hug you. Oh, let me hug you. Shut the fuck. Get away from me. Get out of here. I knew I was innocent. That just tell me that you knew you was guilty and you got lucky. That told me that you knew in the back of your head that you was about to get cooked because you know you did it. Everything they say that you was doing, you did. In my opinion, that's what he says to me. He says to me that you was scary as fuck. You bones was shaking. That's what he tells me. You was scared. So if you was this scared, how the fuck you gonna try to act tough now, fool?
Ma'am.
Court in session.
Ma'am.
What?
Ms. Johnson.
Is you fucking serious?
Is this your
Look at that shit. Look at this shit. Hugging your lawyer like he's your dad that you haven't seen forever. You're hugging this man with muscle, like, ugh. You knew you was guilty, bro. You knew in the back of your head that you was cooked, but you got lucky. Now, think about it. If Gotti, the word on the street is, if Gotti, some way, somehow, with the help of up above, you know what I'm saying? He's with Rock Nation and all these other people, right? That they act like they are federal agents and shit, right? If some way, somehow they have the capabilities and the power, okay? I'm not saying that they do, but if somehow they have the means and the ways and the capabilities through the government to find out who was the jury, and some way, somehow they drop it back on each house of cash, hard money, untraceable, cold, hard cash, changing life forever. And it's easy to spend a couple of millions as long as you get your freedom. Did he pay for your freedom, or he paid for your death, knowing that in the streets they'll get you quicker and end up just like Juke by the hands of a total stranger, pay for to get this shit done? Comment down below. Let's continue.
Your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict?
Yes, ma'am.
Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is this your verdict? Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict?
Oh, Govan, you hugging your mama? Mama. Is you hugging your mama? First you was hugging your dad. Now you hugging your mama? Mama. Huh? You was scared, huh? You was scared. Yeah, you was scared. Fuck out of here with that tough shit. Fuck out of here with that tough shit, bro. You better leave content creators alone.
Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict? Is this your verdict? Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I want to thank you for your service this week. You've done it.
Oh, you like her smell. You a freak too. You a freak too. You just utilized that opportunity to be close her titties, huh? You liked her, huh? You did. You just wanted to lean there and smell her perfume and shit, huh? You freak. That's how you want to go, man. You a freak, huh?
Exactly what the court asked you to do, which was to sit, listen to all the proof, and come to a decision.
She's like, thank God that he let me go. Look at her face. She's like, oh my God, why he did that? Ew.
You are excused. Thank
Jury is excused. Thank you.
you. Can we talk to the if they want to? Excuse me? We talk about it.
Go ahead, Your Honor.
Look at you crying. Govan, look at you crying. Ain't you crying? Look at the face. Look at this. Oh my God. I thought my life was gone forever. So big shout out to Sweet Bay Strawberries. So it said Govan said that he wanted to go home to his child, not cloud chasing. Facts. Because we have the interview. Big shout out, and he different. But what's the first thing that he does? The first thing that he does is go to a content creator like Ceddy Nash on Instagram and try to get some clout. Then at the same time announcing that he got a no jumper run. Then now he gonna get paid for interviews and shit. But again, Govan said he wanted to go home to his child, not clout chasing. And he did the opposite. Yeah, he hugged him so tight, like this is family members that you haven't seen for years. This is your mom and dad. He was scared. Yeah. Yeah, I have not seen it. I've seen tears. I could tell that it could be farts. Probably a dookie or something. He probably just stained his pants when they say not guilty. But yeah, I haven't seen his lips. I haven't seen his lips saying like thank you God or nothing like that.
Court still in session.
Keep hugging people. Keep hugging people because you was scared. But you want to come to a content creator. You want to come to us that we only live in a content creation life. We're not in the streets. We're not hurting no one. We're not selling drugs. We're not doing nothing bad for the community. But we are just content creators that try to have their own channels to create content that they see fit for the community. But then you see yourself here hugging people, scary as fuck. But what make you think that then now you could go and interfere with content creators' lives in a bad way? to try to intimidate people like, oh, you was talking about me, da 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 da. You should worry about what? Nah, threaten people like you gonna do what, bro? Is you serious? Sending threats. That again, some people is talking about that is a play. If this was a play, for them, sure, is a bad play. Not just for him, but for the content creator, if that was a play, or if ever gets to be found out that that was a play, it's gonna put that content creator in jeopardy. Oh, you cool with him? Oh, you want to get money with him, huh? Oh, you want to get money with Govan? How about you ain't gonna get shit? That's how they're gonna look at it in the streets. That's why, in my opinion, it was not a play between Ceddy Nash and Govan. It couldn't be. I don't think Ceddy Nash will. Sweet Bay said, because if you ain't guilty, you won't look sick like that. Yes, that's my point. Why you worrying about, like, if you was not involved on nothing, and it was just the government try to get you in because, let's say, just random conversations or whatnot, or let's say you meet up with some people in the conversation that wasn't not even that. Yeah, you met with those people. Well, we was not talking about none of that shit. But no, y'all set up the play. Y'all set up the play. Order is out. It don't matter how long it takes. We don't have to be talking every day after we already send the word. After already the mission is sent, it don't matter if that mission take years. It's heads up after that. You send the play and let it happen. You send the kite. Whenever it happened, y'all could have been not talking for 5 years, and then shit happened. After 5 years that y'all spoke about get this shit done, and then in 5 years y'all get it done. That's still, you're still getting locked up for that shit. But this is why you're acting like this in court, because you knew you did it and you got lucky. But just think about, it's only one way to get lucky like that. It's only one way. Actually, two ways. Juke dead, and we cannot ask Juke if this is true, or Gotti pay the jury. But even either or, just think about why they would want his freedom to smoke him. Is the only reason why Gotti would pay to the jury to let him go, and he's to get him smoked too. He rather, it's easier to smoke him outside. It's easier to smoke him outside than smoke him in prison. Facts. He got a RICO comment. You see, it's conversations that the Fed's gonna pick it up at the right time. I could be wrong, but it's conversations that it could go federal. They're just lining quite a few things up. I think someone said something about it was a drug raid not long ago. It was a drug raid in Memphis. It was a drug raid. I don't remember where it was, but in that drug raid, the drugs and guns were tracing back to Joe Gotti. So if you ask me, the Fed just putting it together to not just take Joe Gotti down, but take whoever's on the bus now and everybody else together. I think they just want to clean the house. They want to make sure that they clean the house. When they hit Gotti, it's a wrap. Sweet Bay said he has security at Black TV. Okay. Got it. Don't get too comfortable, Govan. You see, in my opinion, he shouldn't get comfortable, not even with security, though. He should not get comfortable even with security. 9 times out of 10, Govan security is going to be his own family members carrying for him. You know what I'm saying? These men don't have money to pay a legit security team. These men don't. He just have like his brothers, some of the youngins or whatnot carrying and shit like that for him. But these men broke. This is a broke boy though. Like this is a broke boy. This is nothing but a local. This is just a local drug dealer. Crash bunny. Crash dummy. These right Govan is a low level drug dealer. Never got out of the hood, selling dimes and nickels. This is a broke boy. The only money that he could be getting now is from content. And that's it, because he know he can get now more money from the streets. Oh, no one want to do business with him. They know they watching him, either to kill him or to lock him up. No one want to fuck with him. Dead man walking. You listen to Black TV, he contradicts himself. Nah, I haven't listened. I haven't even taken a look at that. I gotta take a look at that. I definitely gotta look at it though. But no, I haven't though. Big shout outs to you, very so much appreciated for your participation. Y'all hit that like button, very so much appreciated. Thank you so much, Sweet Bay, very much appreciated. Ceddy has street credit. No, I would think that it was at play. Yes, that's what I'm saying. And if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but I think that Ceddy Nash has family in Memphis. I could be wrong. But if I'm not mistaken, I believe that Ceddy Nash got family in Memphis. I don't think at all whatsoever that Ceddy Nash will make a play with Govan for clout or fame or money. I don't think that. I don't want to think that. You know what I mean? Because I believe that Ceddy has to have some kind of street smarts. You know what I mean? Yeah, it could be all for content, but you gotta be street smart. You know what I mean? Especially you coming from a set. Because at this day today, we have not heard nothing about the 60s taking his flag. We have not heard nothing after the Woody shit. We have not heard nothing about the Rolling 60s dropping Ceddy Nash from the flag. So the only that I could think of that he's still on flag. So due to that, not just because the flag, but for his own male treatment statuses and mentality, I don't think that Ceddy Nash gonna put himself to do something like that for a play. Because in my opinion, the reaction that he had was sincere. He did not expect the Govan to pop up. That's just in my opinion. We're gonna watch the film. Actually, we're gonna watch that though. Yo, big shout out to Ceddy Nash. Ceddy, don't strike me. Ceddy, don't strike me. Don't strike me. Big shout out to Ceddy Nash. He will not jeopardize his street cred. Yeah. You see, I think that when the situation with Woody happened, when the situation when the situation with Woody happened, I do not think the Ceddy thought that his people would be too affected by it because his content. You know, y'all could call, you know, Woody, whatever y'all want to call him, right? Big shout out to Woody. But at the end of the day, he's still a street dude. At the end of the day, y'all don't want no smoke with him. At the end of the day, he's still stand-up man. You see, he went to the 60s. He was not scared. He was not scared. He was just chilling like he lived there type shit. So again, y'all could say whatever y'all could say about Ceddy, whatever y'all say about Woody, but at the end of the day, y'all don't want no smoke with him at all. Like, it's no need for it anyway. It's content. You know, it's Ceddy and Woody are living a different life. They trying to become who they want to be in content. Great podcasters or street influencer, you know, they dropping good content, both. So I don't think that when Ceddy took Woody to the 60s, I don't think that he really thought that would be a problem. Because again, word on the street is that it's a whole bunch of rolling 60s that are snitches living at the block. So if you already have your own snitches at the block, it shouldn't bother you have another snitch. If that's how you think about him. Especially when they both went to the 60s area. And if you ask me, that was a good look. Because ain't no one want to go there. Ain't no one want to go to a 60 area. Ain't no one want to go to a rolling 60 area. Ain't no one want to go. So the rolling 60s should appreciate Ceddy Nash and appreciate Woody, that they bringing eyes to the rolling 60s area that they could utilize to becoming content. Instead of act like, yo, what you bringing this snitch here? And Ceddy Nash, she's like, well, but you know how many snitches we got on our own flag? And they still at the block, but then you mad at these one snitch that I'm bringing, but you're not mad of all the snitches on your own gang. That's hypocrisy, being hypocrite. You just want to extort your own 60, your own rolling 60 member. What the fuck, if it's true that Ceddy Nash paid whatever amount of money to the 60s just for that? Why? For him to keep a flag that if you don't kill a rolling 60, you're not a rolling 60. Ceddy, you have not killed one rolling 60. I don't care what you say. You said that you pay ops, bro. Respect to you, bro. I don't got no smoke with you, man. I'm subscribed to you, bro. But I'm a grown-ass man. I hope you don't take these the wrong way. But, bro, you said that you was paying ops and shit. That instead of you paying you block, you would pay ops to smoke your own block. Is you fucking shit? Why you gonna say something like that, bro? When you said that in the moment of passion with Govan, I think that your own gang will take it in the wrong way, bro. Because you say instead of you paying your gang, you rather to pay ops to kill your own gang, bro. That's just not dangerous, but that was stupid for you to say that, bro. And I believe that you're probably going to have to apologize or might get round up for 30 seconds just for saying that, bro. I mean, again, if they're not going to DP you for that, bro. Because again, if you was from my gang, which I don't have one, but if I was a gang member, I was part of a gang, and you said, and you part of my gang, and you said that, yo, instead of paying my gang, I will pay their ops, to smoke my own gang if my own gang comes against me. Like that right there could cut you a flag, bro. That right there could cut you a red flag with the 60s, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Again, Ceddy, listen, I'm with you, bro. Hey, listen, content creators stick together, bro. But at the same time, you cannot say those type of shit, bro. Hopefully you don't strike me, though. I'm trying to do the, you know what I'm saying, the fair use. I'm gonna have commentary over it. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be on point. So Ceddy, hopefully you don't strike me, bro. You don't know me, I don't know you, but we both content creators. We both from the streets. Let's go. Support your small content creators. I did tag ya. No one is here because again, I guess I'm too small to be supported. It's all good. Listen, I don't have nothing to get. Listen, I tagged Tough Stino, the game spitter, my boy King AK. If y'all don't pop up, y'all don't pop up. It's all good. We still fam. But man, you shouldn't said that, bro. Big shout out to Ceddy.
Bro, did y'all see? Nigga, did y'all see? I'm 6-0. You finna get blocked, bro.
I feel him though. But you know, sometimes people come here to say the most stupid shit, and I'm like, block. But what was funny to me, I ain't funny. I take it funny. No disrespect. But when he say, yo, I'm 6-0, you're gonna get blocked. It's like, bro. You're too much of a gang. Yeah. Y'all niggas are too much gangbang for me though. Y'all too much gangbang on 6-0, on the dead homies and all that other conversation. The way y'all talk, bro, that shit too much for me, bro. I don't. I guess I'm the type of dude that I don't need that much slang for me to talk. I don't need much slang for me to. I don't know. Let's continue. Let's continue, bro. Ceddy, you too much of a gang member for me, bro. Like too much.
Fact. Go ahead. I'm just finna block you, homie. I don't do none of that stuff you be doing. Yeah, you block, bro. I ain't gonna hold
block.
You play
You block
like that, homie. Don't play with me. Peace. Did y'all see what Did y'all see what the news said, bro? What the DA said?
What they say? What they said, Ceddy? What they said, bro? Come on.
Yo, did y'all see what the freaking DA said?
Nah, bro, tell me.
With the national attention on a Memphis courtroom, the murder trial for Hernandes Govan ended yesterday morning with a not guilty verdict. In the wake of the trial, Govan's lawyer is now questioning the competency of the district attorney's office. WRG's Jrod Patterson has a closer look at the criticism and the response.
Following court, both.
Bro, y'all got lucky. Y'all got lucky. And you're gonna poke the bear? Y'all really got lucky with this case. And you're gonna sit there and poke the bear? Oh hell. Oh hell to the no. Oh hell no.
Sides were responding. The top prosecutor is standing behind the charges Hernandes Govan face, while the defense attorney is saying it's voters who should be questioning who's actually in charge in the DA's office. Thursday, an hour after the jury resumed.
Y'all going against the top dog of the DA office? Wow. Y'all delusional.
Deliberations, a decision was reached. There were two charges, one for conspiracy to commit murder, the second charge, first-degree murder. The judge reading aloud the verdict.
We, the jury, found the defendant Hernandes Govan not guilty in count 1 of the indictment. We, the jury, found the defendant Hernandez.
When they said in the count 1, when they said that in count 1 innocent, he should have reacted right away. He should have known that if he beat the first charge, he definitely beat the second charge, because he cannot be found of one without the other. This is how dumbass this dude is. He still thought that he was cooked. He was still thinking that he was cooked. Like, it's like, dude, if you hear that you innocent of conspiring to kill Dolph, you know for a fact that that's how everything starts. You know for a fact that you didn't pull the trigger. So you know if you are innocent of the first charge, you innocent of the second one. For a fact, you cannot be guilty. You cannot be innocent on conspiring to kill someone that you didn't pull the trigger and then be charged with murder one. You cannot be guilty of murder one when you're innocent of the conspiracy of it, which is the only thing that it could have got you the murder one, that is the conspiracy charge. So this man is so fucking dumb that when he heard that he was innocent on the first charge, look at his face, look at his eyes. He's totally lost. He's thinking like, am I going to be found of murder one, even though you stupid motherfucker, you didn't even know that? You are so slow and so dumb that you did not even know that as soon as the judge said that, you're a free man. You didn't react it right away because you still thought that you was about to get found for murder one, even though you beat the conspiracy. You stupid son of a bitch. And you say you're smart. You smart and you thugging, right? Come on, bro. You too old for this shit, fool.
Is Govan not guilty in count 2 of the indictment?
Now you react. Now you react because you thought that you was about to get cooked for murder one, even though you beat one. Wow, you so smart, dummy.
This left some picking apart the prosecution. There were 2 associate district attorneys as part of the trial team. Assistant DA Iris Williams gave the opening statement.
Look at all the photos and exhibits. You will see the consequences of Govan's actions.
She also gave the closing argument, followed by Assistant DA Carla Taylor, who gave the rebuttal. After Govan was cleared of the charges, the top prosecutor responded.
I want to point out that the family obviously was very distraught, did not want to speak to the media, but they did say that they didn't blame the trial team for this result, although they're disappointed in it. They thought the trial team did everything they could. And I want to say that the trial team did everything they could. They were extremely well prepared.
Govan's pro bono.
So you're going to tell me, so you're going to say in the news media that the family believed that it's the jury's fault, that the state had a case, but the jury, which again, y'all know the problem that I have with jury selection. It's not a perfect system. It's a system that jurors could get bought. Now, hush, hush. Jurors could get bought, and it's no one gonna know. That's the problem with the court system. This is why when I got this case years ago, when I said that I wanted to go to trial, I did not want to be jury by my peers, because the jurors, first and foremost, are dumb as fuck. Dumb as fuck. None of these motherfuckers know a fucking thing about law. None of these motherfuckers know the basics about a case or how to construct a case and put it together to show proof of guilt. You talking to regular people that the day before they was picking their nose and eating fucking noodles. Regular Janes and Joes that don't know a fucking thing. Not about law, not about nothing. This is regular people that if a lawyer is a good liar, or a lawyer know how to put things in a certain way, the jury is gonna believe. The jury is gonna be like, oh, like if you that good, you know how to take over a jury with few words. That's the problem with the jury system, with the juror system and the court system. I'd rather to be tried by a judge than being tried, a judge that knows evidence, a judge that know that a circumstantial evidence, they say that circumstantial evidence is evidence, but circumstantial evidence without connection is not evidence. In the same way in the Idaho for Bryan Kohberger case, is no connection. Circumstantial evidence in that Bryan Kohberger case is not evidence. You have to prove connection. You have to be for sure, not just with the cell phone data, but also with the footage, pictures, and everything about the car and everything that they talking about, that was him. And that the cell phone data is unbeatable. But if you bring a CAS data, that a professional CAS data member that actually created a CAS, when you do a cast, a cell phone data cast, and then you present it in court, and the person that created that cast tells you there is a lot of inconsistency and a lot of information missing, you cannot use the cell phone data. It's out the fucking window. Especially when, however you got to the conclusions on that data, is gone. You cannot recreate. You cannot prove that what you did to get to those conclusions are correct. The same thing with the car situation. Yeah, the car hit a license plate trigger in Colorado, but what about the license plate readers that you have all over Moscow, all over Washington? What about those readers? You didn't got not one read out of that car. You didn't got not one read in Moscow out that car. And then the video, pictures, and all this other shit, you can still not prove that that was Kohberger. Listen, you cannot prove that that was Kohberger's car. So if you can prove that that was Kohberger's car, how the fuck you gonna prove that that was Kohberger? When Bill Thompson himself said, we don't have no proof that he was ever there. And he said that with a so-called IGG, that right now, after the files been coming out, pictures been coming out from Maddie's room and everything, is no night shift, no K-bar night shift ever to be found where they say it was never there. We have not seen it in pictures. We have not seen a report of someone that went inside of that room, took a look around, and just in plain sight, because they say it was in plain sight. We don't have not one report from a first responder officer. They will indicate that they saw that sheet right away. But then we have Brett Payne saying that after the fact, a little bit later, I realized, how the fuck you gonna realize? Well, it's visible. If it's visible, the people that went inside of that room way before you, Brett Payne, they would have seen that night sheet. They would have pictures of the night sheet. They would have recording video of the night shift when it was found. Is none of that in this case. So it's none of that in the Idaho for Bryan Kohberger case. But then you have an IGG out of a sheet that is nowhere to be found on record. And you also don't want to give the work of how you got to Kohberger, because it was no fucking work. It doesn't make sense that the FBI gonna do an IGG to go and catch someone, right? And then they are not gonna bring it to court. They're not. Listen, this is what we did to take an estimate that could be Kohberger. This is what we did. We are professionals. This is what we did. We show you what we did, and whatever cannot be shared with the community, far as the technique, we keep that in secret. But you have to give the confirmation of what you did, how you did it, to get to those conclusions, to the lawyer and to the court. But then you're gonna tell me that court is gonna see full spectrum of the IGG, but the defense team only saw a percentage of it? Come on, man. That's called foul play all day.
No defense attorney disagrees.
The whole thing was a joke. The government just can't ever admit that maybe there isn't anything here. They're just prosecute, and then blame the jury if it doesn't.
How in the heck is nothing there when you have witnesses and you have materials that shows what Govan did? And yes, everyone is gonna blame the jury because we ain't stupid. It's certain dudes from the street. Again, I've been telling ya, it's levels to this shit in the streets. It's levels to this shit. It's some of us that will get to know how dirty the court system works. It's some people that you get to know how dirty is the system, that you know you could purchase jurors through the court. Some of us have seen this shit, have seen and have known from people that have done that in powers to be. Some of us have the opportunity to be the dealers of judges, DAs, and defense teams because they like to itch themselves. So due to that, we know that we are your dealer for you to scratch yourself, right, Gotti? Due to that, you are the dealer that satisfy their needs. They'll do a lot of things. They will go the extra mile to make sure that you don't get caught. So like that, if you get caught, don't get to tell the cops, hey, I give you a few judges, I give you the DA, cut me a deal, get me out of this shit. I give you judges, I give you DAs, I give you lawyers, I give you doctors, I give you senators, mayors. Big shout out to the Memphis mayor. I believe a person that influenced as Jrod Gotti, I believe that, in my personal opinion, that he could pull that move, especially with, you know what I'm saying, with all the connections that they have with the FBI and courthouses in the United States of America through Rock Nation and shit like that. Shane. I believe that is doable. In my opinion, is doable. That if Rock Nation with the Joe Gotti power, they slip and slide some money here and there and talk to these people and these, I think they could put it together. In my opinion, I could be wrong. Let's continue.
Go your way.
Reporting for your news leader,
You are free to go.
Thank you so much, Judge.
Jrod Patterson, WREG, News Channel 3.
Now, District Attorney Mulroy says his office is now focused on making sure Cornelius Smith, an admitted gunman in that shooting death, is held accountable.
So why Cornelia? Yeah, he pulled the trigger. All right, cool. I mean, not cool, but far as the conversation goes. All right, cool. But then now y'all gonna make it look like Gotti, Juke, and Govan, Juke dead, rest in peace. But then now you're gonna tell me that Govan got protected to protect Gotti, and the person between Gotti and Govan is dead. Gotti's brother, Juke. This is why he's word on the streets that Gotti smoked his brother. Because again, no one from PRE, I'm telling you, I don't care how tough y'all want to seem yourselves to look like, but no one from PRE or attached to PRE would be so dumb that without a personal green light of Joe Gotti, we a green light that Joe Gotti saying, yeah, get it done. So like that, Joe Gotti rearrange everything around it. So you come smoke them and you go out scotch-free. You came where you came from, came and smoked Juke in front of a bunch of people. And you are not going to tell me that it was not one cruiser out there? You are not going to tell me that someone went smoked Juke right in front of everyone while cops are on the scene, while cops are in the crossroads, while cops are watching what the fuck is going on. You are not going to tell me that these dudes came and smoked Juke and got out scotch-free from the whole fucking area. Is no fucking way that would have happened if it wasn't because Gotti sent the hit. Keeping Memphis PD out the fucking way. It's like Memphis PD got to step down. Juke was getting killed, and you're not going to tell me that the cops that were around watching the whole thing going on. You are not going to tell me that the cops couldn't just even either shoot it out with the shooters or cut in front of the shooters or something, or either chase behind the shooters right after it happened. Get the fuck out of here. It was cops all over that fucking scene. It was cops looking with binoculars and shit. It was cops with fucking sniper rifles and shit and trees and shit. It was sniper rifles on roofs and shit. It's Gotti. And you're gonna tell me the shooters came, smoked Juke, and got out scotch-free? Fuck out of here. You could tell that shit to anyone else, not me. Fuck out of here.
Bruh, so the way that Hernandes Govan's lawyer did that closing statement, what y'all didn't know, right? Y'all didn't know that that lawyer really pissed them off. Like, we talking about the people in the jury box. So if y'all looked at the short little lawyer that was there, bro, like, if y'all looked at the short little lawyer that was there, I ain't gonna hold you. Bruh, it was crazy. He said everybody in Memphis should be offended, to the point where what they were saying on the news today, they was like, hey, this who y'all voted in? This trash. This all trash right here. And I'm like, yo, wait a minute. Wait a damn minute. So
Ceddy's when Ceddy's saying that, that's in the same way a lot of people was thinking. A lot of people we was thinking like, yo, this is some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like he's something wrong here. So I totally agree with Ceddy Nash on that take.
Cornelius Smith about to get life, bro. Dude about to get life. I think we got a fake Hernandez Govan profile in here. Hey, y'all niggas is crazy, bro. Nigga, they was like,
that's why I believe that the Ceddy Nash reaction was real, because we have watched his his live streams and the way he reacts to things and stuff like that. So I believe that his reaction was sincere. And by the way, we got a poll on top. You said who will win, Hernandes Govan or Ceddy Nash, and we got a 5% that he says the Govan will win. A 5%, fuck out of here. And then we got a 95% of people that says that Ceddy Nash and the YouTube streets will win. So big shout out to everyone that voted on the poll. Big shout out. Thank you so much for you vote. It hit different. Let's continue.
Hey, bro. Mason's mom, what's up, little lady? Y'all crazy. Y'all funny as hell. I be getting hella trolls as of late. What troll for to get rusted today? What's the word? Wait a minute.
Wake up.
Commercials. Hey, commercials. Yeah, I'm not gonna pay the plus. I'm not gonna pay YouTube. You already know I'm not gonna pay the plus. You should have just give me the plus as soon as I hit the goal to be monetized. You should have just give me the plus. Big shout out to YouTube. It hit different. YouTube should give the plus free to content creators that are monetized. That's in my opinion. That's what YouTube should do. YouTube should give the plus automatically to content creators that are monetized. I believe that would be a good compromise. You know what I mean? So like that's like a support to content creators, so we could download footages and stuff like that, put more content together and all that. YouTube show support to your content creators, giving them a plus. As soon as they become monetized, they work for you. Come on, give them a plus, man. Give them a plus so we don't have to have commercials when we throwing content out. Come on, man, think about it.
Yeah.
Damn, look at that face. Look at that face.
What's the word?
Shit, you tell me.
Congratulations, fool. I mean,
yeah, that right there is legit. In my opinion, that reaction is legit. He did not expect Govan to pop up. In my opinion, I could be wrong.
Shoot, what's going on, man? You straight? I mean, it's Friday night. You know what I'm saying? We would have thought you would have been on the town or something like that, bro. Like,
Ceddy already decent. Ceddy already decent. Yeah, it's Friday. We thought you was about to be downtown and shit, knowing that they catch him downtown, they smoke him.
You good?
Yeah, I'm always good.
Look at that face go, man. Do this face look like that soft puppy that he was in court? Govan. Do this is the face. Come on, man. I have to do this. I have to do this. Boom. Boom. All right, let's work. Let's work. All right, boom. There you go. Govan, if this is the face of that scary cat in court, because that we know of, you were scared. But you acting like some what the fuck wrong with you?
Okay, it was you kind of, I don't know, man. You kind of, you straight. You kind of looking at me like kind of funny, bro.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, in real life, Govan, you stare at me and you should know, because you know how many people have gotten killed in the hood. Do you know how many people has gotten killed in the hood just out of someone staring like that? Again, if you don't know the answer of this, you obviously never been in the hood, in the projects. You look in the hood, in the projects, you look at anyone like that, bro, ain't no one gonna tell you shit. You gonna get either snuffed or you gonna get popped. It's one or it's both. But you ain't gonna come and, who the fuck you think you're looking at like that, bro? Do you know that we know that you like 5 foot nothing? Do you know that we know you like 5 foot nothing, bro? Even if you were 6 or 7 feet, bro, you look at anyone like that I know, bro, you get bum rush, bro. You get bum rush. You get mobbed on, bro. You get mobbed. Fuck out of here looking at people like you about to do something, motherfucker. Fuck out of here. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you?
Like that.
Man, you know, I just don't respect. You know what I'm saying, man? You know how?
Yeah. We could tell that you don't respect, you son of a bitch. Yeah, we could tell. We could tell that you don't respect. We could tell that you don't know about respect. We could tell.
You know, you was putting the narrative out like I had something, like I was really in on that shit. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what? Nah, shut the fuck up, Govan. Suck a dick. It was not Ceddy, because Ceddy was talking about what the state was presented as evidence. We were all talking about your bitch ass, because whatever the state was talking about you. Why you expect us content creators to say, oh no, he didn't do it when we see the evidence? When we see the evidence, you saw the evidence, you was scared, you dumb fuck. You knew you was about to get fucking light, bitch. And you end up lucky. But then now you're gonna sit here. Now you're gonna sit here and try to act like you some cool motherfucker, untouchable motherfucker. You a dummy. You a dummy. And you delusional as fuck. All that untouchable shit, bro. You bring it to the wrong block. That untouchable shit, bro. I'm trying to tell you. You don't know how much people was on Dolph's side. And it was more people on Dolph's side all over around the world than in Gotti's side. It don't matter if the court found you innocent, the streets found you guilty. The streets know the truth. The court don't. And you're gonna act like you're gonna come here to this space and you're gonna act however the fuck, because you want to talk about the narrative that Ceddy Nash put out there. Bitch, what about what the fuck you did? What about what we from the streets allegedly know what you did. If you didn't have nothing to do with that, you dumb son of a bitch, Juke would be alive right now. And I repeat, if you didn't have nothing to do with what happened to Dove, you dumb son of a bitch, Juke would be alive right now. Who the fuck you think you are that you're gonna say anything in this space and first we will believe a fucking thing or even have the intentions to listen anything that you gotta say, bro? You lucky you don't get bum rushed and stomped on. And that's facts. You are lucky that they haven't found you yet. Because word in the street is that you are a dead man walking. And it's only a matter of time, bro. We don't wish upon that. We don't wish death upon you. We don't, because this is content. This is not personal. This is content. But you make it personal when you think you're going to come here and intimidate content creators, because whatever the fuck we say about your bitch ass, ain't no one here respects you. Ain't no one here afraid of you. And I wish you would, you bitch. I wish you would come out the hole and try to act like you're going to do anything either to me or to any content creator, because I promise you, Ceddy Nash, the Game Spitter, and King AK-47, Stino, Tough Stino, and me, bro, it'll be worse than just putting you on your ass, bro. You just don't know. You just think that because we on this space of YouTubing and blogging and podcasting and shit like that, bro, you have better luck. You have better luck living United States and living a new life than staying in the United States thinking that it's not going to happen to you, bro. The problem here is that if I were you, I'll leave the United States. You know why? It'd be a bad thing if you get caught with beloved family members by you, bro. I'm not saying that I know this is gonna happen, but word on the street, we content creators, we speak what other people speak in the streets. I don't know nothing and I'm not associated with nothing, but what it comes to me through calls and emails and all these other shit with people that I know, my young YNs, family members and shit like that, bro. OGs that is like, yo, this shit wrong. Like, he's lost. And I'm like, yeah, I know he's lost, because he think way before this he was a bum middleman, drug dealer wannabe. Not even moving weight. Not even moving weight, just bum ass shit. This is the word on the streets, bum ass shit. You ain't no big dog. You ain't no reputable member. You're not. Yeah, all motherfuckers were under DOLPH. Yeah, all motherfuckers, you Govan and everyone else was under DOLPH. Y'all got kicked out the boat. You got kicked out the car, fucking up the money, and here you are. Be the case that instead of you leaving United States, bro, I don't know how you have the balls to come to anyone and act like you motherfucking gonna do a fucking thing, bro. Again, this is not personal, but in the content space, us as content creators need to let you know, you bitch, that you ain't gonna fuck with us. That if you don't like what we saying, you gotta have to tough it up, buttercup, or you're gonna probably get bitch slapped if you're gonna come around us in the wrong way, thinking that you're gonna do something. And 9 times out of 10, I'll be with my family, bro. So you know what that means, right? That some people like me will shoot first and ask questions later. We seen your face. We know your face. You listen. Seeing your face or not seeing your face and seeing the mask, but I even think that it's you, bro. Someone gonna get hurt. So if I were you, my dog, listen, avoid problems, leave the content creators alone. Cause listen, man, you might not be the only crash out. Do you understand me? Govan, you might not be the only crash out. All right. Stop acting tough. Don't get bitch slapped or killed, and leave content creators alone. That's all you need to do, dog. Again, you're already a dead man walking. Why you want to keep making more enemies? If ever you get popped, you know how much people is gonna be celebrating your death, bro. I think people will celebrate your death more if Gotti get caught and get killed and get smoked. I think people will feel sorry for Gotti. But for you, it'd be a block party, bro. For a fact, it'd be a block party just because you act like a dumb son of a bitch that don't learn lessons. And dudes like you deserve everything that it comes your way, bro. And again, I don't want to get foul with you, Forrest is mentioning your losses and you death in your family, shit like that. I don't want to get dirty with you. But bro, if you don't recognize what is being done to you and your family after you did what you did, bro, and you don't know how to shut the fuck up and stay out the way, bro, anything that happened to you is gonna be a block party, bro. Block party is gonna be lit.
And like, and then you tried to flip it, and when you get to the motions and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't respect that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, they like buy you from.
You know what? We don't respect what you did to Dolph. How about that, you bitch? But that's what you get. That's what you get, bro. You ain't no one got no respect for you. This is how it goes. No one got respect for you. You a fucking bum. No one gives a fuck about you, bro. And if I were you, stop looking for beef with content creators. Stop looking for beef with content creators, because we talk about what we're talking about and it comes out of the state. It's not that we came with this information. It comes out of the state. So us as content creators, we give you whatever the state is talking about with our own take. If you don't like our own take, suck a fucking dick, Govan. Fuck you. Nobody gives a fuck about you, bro. Everybody in the work is working together and conspiring to get you smoked for free. So who the fuck you talking to when you talk like this?
Memphis from doing some goofy ass shit like that? Like,
First off, why are you talking to, nigga? Any nigga ban me.
Tell him, Ceddy. Rah, 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 rah. Tell him, Ceddy. Yeah, tell him, dog. Who the fuck you talking to, bro? Who you think you is, bro? Tell him, Ceddy.
From Memphis, I do my step play. You can do that old man stale face shit you got going on, nigga. But this Ceddy Nash, bro. Like, I don't know what got going on, bro.
Tell him, Ceddy. Listen, I don't know who you fuck you think you're talking to, bro. But it's not gonna go out like you think. Tell him, Ceddy.
But I'm one of them niggas you don't come on the internet talking to me like that, nigga, for surely. I'm not that nigga.
One thing we ain't finna do is argue on Instagram. You know, I look at you.
So motherfucker, what you doing on Instagram? If you didn't went to Instagram to argue after you say, hold on, and it's right here. It's right here. It's right here. You said that you wanted to go home to your children, not to go and look for clout. Right here. Govan said he wanted to go home to his child, not clout chasing. And what you're doing right now, Govan, is clout chasing, bro. It's clout chasing. What the fuck? What the fuck? You're gonna go to Ceddy Nash Instagram if you first didn't want to argue, or didn't want to, you know, to look for clout. Because everything you say out you pussy ass mouth, bro, don't make no fucking sense for a grown ass man that have gone through what you have gone through to say something like that, like you motherfucker, either some kind of touchable motherfucker or someone that needs to be scared of you and some shit. Because again, we are content creators. This is what we do. It's like, let's say in the Idaho 4 Bryan Kohberger case, me saying that Jack Decor has a big chance to be one of the real killers, and then having Jack Decor hitting the link on my live streams and popping up saying like, yo, you know what, I don't appreciate what you talk about me and this and this and that, because I will tell you, suck a fucking dick, and so what? Do something, bitch. Do something. As a matter of fact, I'll make you crash out. I'll make you crash out. I say the most foul shit to embarrass you and fucking make you crash out. Because that's what I am. I'll make you crash out, bro. Like, you're not going to come to my live stream and act like you about to do something, because I will force you to fucking do it. I will keep disrespecting you, bitch ass, until I have, bro, I will smoke the fuck out of you talking every fucking day, bro. I will sit here and light you bitch ass up for a whole year if I have to, bro. I will force you to crash. You are not gonna like it. And that's what happened 9 times out of 10 when you fuck around with content creators. We got the platform to come here and disrespect the fuck out of you and force you to do something about it. And 9 times out of 10, it's not gonna go down like you think so. So, in my opinion, you are too old to think that it's not gonna happen to you, especially when you know that you a dead man walking, bro. If you ask me, you might be on a crash out mission because you want to see your dead loved ones. I might get there. In my opinion, you crashing out because you miss your dead loved ones so much that you might want to meet him ASAP. You might be on a suicide mission to try to get to see your loved dead ones ASAP. That's how much you pain. That's how bad you pain is. You can't handle yourself and you just want to crash out, dummy. So you get smoke and get to see your loved ones either in heaven or in hell. Fuck wrong with you, old man? Grow the fuck up. Stay the fuck out. Yo, stay the fuck away from content. And if you're gonna do content, stay the fuck away of looking for beef. Stay the fuck away looking for smoke. Stay the fuck away from content creators that you know they will not just bitch slap you, but might put you on your ass the wrong way. That's my best advice. I advise you against you coming for content creators, because it's gonna be all bad for you, homeboy. It's gonna be all bad. I don't know who the fuck you think you is, but you really not him.
You is like little kids at high school that used to get beat up and shit, and now you got a voice since the internet has been invented.
Bro, you look like one of them. You know why I think you saying that, Govan? Because I think you was that little bitch. Because again, bro, look at your fucking face, bro. Have you looked at yourself in the mirror? Look at yourself, bro. You don't look intimidating at all. You look goofy. You look funny. If I see you out there, I laugh in your face because you look goofy as fuck. If we would be in the same high school, bro, I swear to God, I'll be one of those motherfuckers waiting for you to say, do the wrong shit, bro. I will light you bitch ass up on sight. I'll go inside of the classroom, pull you the fuck out of the classroom and beat the fuck out of you, bro. That's what would happen in high. If we would be in the same high school, just looking at you, I would hate you just for looking at how ugly you are. Yeah, I'll discriminate. I'll be like, bro, you ugly as fuck. I need to beat you up every fucking day. Fuck out of here. Especially when you act tough. Yeah, you ugly son of a bitch. You act tough, you getting lit the fuck up every day. I'm taking your lunch money. I'm taking your girlfriend. I'm taking your honor. I'm taking everything you, bro. Looking like this in high school, you dare to act tough, bro. You would have got lit the fuck up every fucking day. Your mama would have to come and get you from school every fucking day. You wouldn't be able to get on the bus, period. You would have to either have your mom coming to get you or the cops. And don't forget, I went to high school in Puerto Rico. That's how we roll in Puerto Rico. In high school, you get beat the fuck up if you act tough. Yeah, that's what happened in Puerto Rico. You one of those, you think you that nigga? You think that you the one that's gonna come and take over the school? It's gonna be a motherfucker like me waiting, salivating. Pause, no Diddy, but I'll be waiting for you to say the wrong, look at me the wrong way, say the wrong thing, just dare to not use deodorant and walk by me. I snuff you just for that, bro. Just for GP, just to see you hit the fucking floor, bro. This is the shit that we did in Puerto Rico. Who the fuck you talking to, bro? And big shout out to Ceddy Nash that he spent vacations in Puerto Rico and shit. Big shout out to Ceddy. But Govan looking this fucking stupid, bro. You would get backhand. You, bro, you would have got it every fucking day if you dare to act tough in school, bro. If you get hands and feet every day, and you lucky if you come out of that though. Oh yeah, in Puerto Rico we don't fucking play. I don't know who the fuck you talking to.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, we ain't got to.
Ceddy's thinking like, you know what? I'm gonna play cool because these motherfuckers gonna get me out of my character. I already seen that face. I seen that face, Ceddy. Big shout out, bro.
Do this like I'll be in LA soon. I'll be in Atlanta soon, nigga. We can meet up and I'll kick the pies out your nigga. We ain't got.
Bro, if you go anywhere of those places that you was talking about and you drop you low, you're dead, bro. Dead ass. The streets don't like you, bro. The streets want to get rid of you. The streets want to see you dead ASAP, bro. It don't matter where the fuck you going. United States of America, I promise you, it's gonna be a DOLPH fan wherever you go. You don't want to go to Atlanta, that is Gucci Mane. You don't want to go to Atlanta because it's a Gucci Mane. You don't want to go to Atlanta because he said Rallo, man. I don't know who the fuck you think you is, bro. But just because Dolph is dead, you still have to deal with Dolph people. Don't forget that he's still a Key Glock. Big shout out to Key Glock. He's still a Key Glock out there. Big shout out to Rollo out there. They seem that Rollo's looking for other smoke. Big shout out to Gucci, man. And you know Gucci don't fucking play. Do not go to Atlanta and drop you low. Do not do that. Do not drop you low in Atlanta. Big shout out to all my family members in Atlanta, all my Ricans out there. Do not drop you low in Atlanta. I'm gonna tell you right now. Do not drop you low. All that tough shit that you talking about, bro, is gonna get you killed. I'm telling you. You are going to believe when the fire is lighting you the fuck up. Then that's when you're gonna see reality. When you getting popped, when you feel the burn, that's when you're gonna face reality. But it's gonna be too fucking late. You're running your mouth a little too much, little bitch.
Gotta do this shit.
First off, a nigga beat me up, nigga. Definitely that ain't never happened. So you definitely won't come to LA for sure. You,
bro, in LA, if you be speaking with Ceddy, bro, you know that Ceddy don't have to do a fucking thing, right? Let me shut the fuck up. Just saying. But in LA, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't think that if you're outside of Memphis, you in the clear, bro. Don't act like you outside of Memphis and you in the clear, bro, because you're not, man. I'm gonna try to keep this not too long, but don't do that, man. Don't do that to yourself, man. I advise you against dropping you low if you don't want to die, bro. Just don't do it, because you and whoever is with you is gonna get it. You only thinking about you, but you're not thinking the people that you're gonna bring with you. You're gonna risk their lives too. They are not gonna save you. I'm telling you, between two people that has guns, the person that lifts the gun first always is going to win. And if you get caught slipping, and by the time you realize the barrel's on your nose, bitch, everyone is gonna be dead. You and whoever with you. Who the fuck you talking to? Who the fuck you talking to? You must want to die. Stupid motherfucker.
You won't be coming.
Ugly motherfucker. Dusty motherfucker. T-Rex teeth looking motherfucker. Look at those teeth. Look at those teeth. Look at those teeth, bro. Look at those teeth. This is how we know that you don't have no fucking money, bro. Govan, this is how we fucking know that you don't have no fucking money, nigga. You would have fucking brand new teeth, pearl white teeth in your mouth. Look at your fucking mouth. Look at your fucking mouth, my nigga. Look at your motherfucking mouth. You look like a fucking turtle. Look at those teeth. Teeth. Fuck that. What's the name? You look like those motherfuckers that does the dance and shit. That's what you look like. They got the teeth. Yeah, that's what you look like, bro. Ain't no one taking you serious, bro. Do you think that you a threat, bro? Ain't no one taking you serious. You a goofy. You don't even have street status. You don't have street status. You a bum. You did what you did with some fiends. And you a user yourself. You're a fiend too. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Fuck out of here, bum. Gonna come here to creators. Don't matter if you're from true crime or not, but you're gonna come to, in this case, true crime creators like myself, that we talk about criminal cases and shit. And just because you don't like what we say, you think that you're gonna intimidate anyone, you get bitch slapped, you stumped on, bro. You're lucky if you don't get hurt on the bad way, bro. For real. Because this is what happened when we in peace try to put content out. We try to put content out in peace. mind our business, putting our content out, talking about whatever we talk about. And if we talk about you, you think that you have the power to intimidate someone that will roll you and smoke you? Is you fucking serious, bro? Especially a dude like me that got family, bro. We are itchy as fuck, bro. We are itchy as fuck, bro. How the fuck, after you went through everything that you have went through, all the losses that you took, you still want to look for enemies to see if you lose your fucking life? Because you definitely not untouchable being a fucking low class bum. You ain't no Joe Gotti. You ain't no joke. You are not on their level. You a low class drug dealer wannabe. Then 9 times out of 10, you pinch you on drugs. You pinch you on drugs. 9 times out of 10. That's the face that you got. You got the face that you pinch you on shit. Fuck out of here. You only get the bundles for you to use them. You get the bundles for you to use the profits. That's what you're doing. You selling drugs to smoke and to smoke the profits. That's you, Govan. You selling drugs to use your profits, not to make money out of the profit. You get a package of 26. That's 6 bags that you're gonna do yourself. You're gonna send, and you might use from the 20 that you need to give back too, and then act like you know what I'm saying? Shut up, Govan. You're a bum.
Oh, goddamn LA. Nigga, that's one thing you won't do, nigga. My city? You talking like that, bro?
Just get ran out of your city for bringing Lil Woody.
Bro, he talk like that even here in Ohio. Again, I'm gonna repeat, here in Ohio, you don't need license to carry. Yeah. Do you think you're gonna come to Ohio and talk to anyone in Cleveland like that? Or here in Alliance where I'm at? Do you think that you could come to where we at and talk like that, bro? Because again, if you come to where we at, we have all the reasons to smoke you. You know that, right? If you come to where we at looking for smoke, we have all the right to smoke you. Do you know that, Govan? So I hope that if you come this way looking for trouble, you're ready to die or go to prison. It's one of both. You're either ready to die or you're ready to go to prison. So you choose. But you are not going to come to YouTube True Crime and talk to us like you motherfucker going to do something. We double and triple dare you to even do anything. Actually, we advise you against you doing that. We advise you against that. Because as soon as you put yourself to going to anyone, me, the Game Spitter, Ceddy, King AK, Tufstino, and you come to where we at looking for beef, you are gonna get everything you was looking for. And that's on God. Fuck merchant on their homies. We don't do that. We don't merch on their homies. Y'all want to merch all you want and their homies. We don't do that. Guess what? I'd rather the merch on God. And for me to do that, it will happen. So if I were you, leave content creators the fuck alone. Leave us alone. Do not threat. Don't try to act tough. Because guess what? Everything you seek, you saw. And you will see. So stop playing with us just because we in YouTube. Don't mean that we don't got these or we don't got these. Don't act like because we in YouTube, we not willing. Don't act like, bro, we are here, especially dudes like me from the streets. You should know if you're willing to crash out, I'm willing to crash out. Just to prove a point. And shit being like this in the hood forever. We don't give a fuck what we lose. We don't give a fuck about the consequences. But when it's time to go, we go. Just to prove a fucking point. That's what we do in the streets. You could have wife, kids, mom, dad. You could have whatever you have. But when it's time to crash out, and do like me, bro, is free smoke all day. Because protecting me, I'm protecting my family. So again, you willing to do that? Leave content creators alone. Leave content creators alone because you're already a dead man walking. You must want to die. Let's continue.
To the 60s.
I got ran out of my city?
Then you have to pay some niggas out the 60s.
Govan, you ugly as fuck, dude. And this is how we know you broke. Look at your teeth. Look at your teeth. We just gotta look at your teeth to know that you broke. Shut the fuck up, dude. Stupid.
Trust me, if I pay anybody, I'm paying ops. That's who I pay, nigga. I pay niggas to get niggas out the way. Watch your mouth, nigga.
You see, that was something that I said that Ceddy Nash shouldn't said that though. He shouldn't said that. You see, Ceddy, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. But you shouldn't said that though. You shouldn't said that. You saying that instead of you paying you people, you would pay ops to smoke you people, because that's what you mean when you say that, bro. When you said that at this moment in the conversation, that's what you meant, bro. Correct me if I'm wrong. Reply in the comments. Big shout out to Ceddy Nash, though. It hit different.
If I slap that's one thing. So first off, nigga, and you come to Atlanta, bro. Let me tell you something. You slick ass little bean head ass niggas, bro. Nigga.
Do not go to Atlanta. I'm gonna tell you right now. Do not go to Atlanta. Don't do it. We're not gonna be too long on this. Let's do a little more, and we're gonna close it and might come back with a little more some other day. But Govan, don't do it. Don't do it, bro. We advise you that you listen. We advise you to live your life and leave content creators alone. It's bad for your health.
Just like you, bro. I slapped the shit out of her, nigga. I'll give your old ass a wedgie. You probably wearing Depends out this motherfucker. Ain't you like 70-year-old talking shit, nigga? Talking about?
Man, I can tell the way you talking, you ain't even been in a fight, probably. You just only fight you been in.
So because he talking like that, you're gonna say that you could tell that Ceddy has never been on the fight. I'm reading what you're saying. And for what I get for what you're saying, Govan, it seems like you was the one that was getting bullied on. And then when you got to a little place in the streets, then you thought you was almighty shit. And Govan, you don't look like you could scrap, bro. You look like it was you. Look at your teeth, bro. You teeth, it seems like they crooked for how much punches in your face you gotten, bro. That's how your teeth look. It look like you've been punched in the face so many times, bro. Look at your face. It looks like hanging from one side. You had a fucking black eye, bro. You had a black eye in court. You ain't tough, bro. Somebody punch you in your shit and give you a black eye, you stupid son of a bitch. You obviously cannot scrap, bitch. Because if you could scrap, you wouldn't have a black eye in court, you stupid son of a bitch. This is all for content, but it's to let you know the how we think about you, how we feel about you. You ain't no one, dude. You intimidate no one, and you look like a fucking punching bag, bro. You look like a shooting target, dog. That's what you're looking. You're looking like that. So I'm talking to you like this for you to get the point that if you think that you're gonna mess with anyone, you get what you want.
And it's in your dreams, nigga. You just talking. We ain't got to do all this goofy ass shit, nigga. Let's just line it up, nigga. I'll be in LA in like 4 days. Where you at?
More commercials. You know we hate commercials around here. We don't want to pay attention to commercials here. Let's the commercial slide. And we're gonna see a little bit more of it, and we're gonna leave it there. Cause I've been lighting this bitch ass up, lighting the fuck out of it, bro. I'm making my statement. You're not gonna come to YouTube True Crime and think that because we say whatever we say about you and the DOLPH case, you're gonna come intimidate us, bro. You got better luck living United States, bro. For real.
And wait for you for 5 days, nigga.
All right, so
Here in LA, nigga, 3 days. And wait for you for 5 days, nigga.
all right, so I tell you what, when I touch down, nigga, in 4 days, nigga, I'm gonna drop my low and let you know where I'm at, and I'm gonna see if your podcasting ass gonna pull up.
Bro, don't drop your low. I'm gonna tell you right now. Big shout out to Amy Conway. I see you. Big shout out to Amy Conway. I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because you're not just gonna put yourself in predicament. You're not just gonna put yourself in danger, Govan. You're gonna put everyone that is with you in danger. Unless you coming with the cops. But if you're not coming with the cops, bro, you drop you low. You weird. It's like you wanna die. Is you serious?
And stand on all this gangster shit that you talking. And I want to know.
I'm not a gangster. I'm rolling, nigga. That's number one.
What you on?
What?
First of all, I think you around here claiming the 60s on some goofy shit.
First off, nigga, come.
He said they said he claiming the 60s on some goofy shit. Damn, Ceddy. Damn, Ceddy. He really went low, huh? And he said that he wanted to go home to his kid and not come and chase for clout. And this is what we get. An old dude, way older than me. Old as fuck. I'm 48. This motherfucker is like almost 70. I think. But he just beat DOLPH murder case. Put a bigger target on his head. Put a bigger target on his head. And then now, instead of you staying out the way, and if you're gonna do content and gonna be interviewing shit, do what you do. Get your money. But leave content creators alone. Don't look for beef with content creators just because you think the shit is sweet. You know why? Because we look at you like food. And this is coming out of this Puerto Rican. And I'm being nice. I'll be nice. And this is what you get out of this Rican. When we think about you, you're a goofy. And we look at you like a bum. Because again, for the streets, it's levels to this shit. It's bums like you and it's bosses like us. I don't know who the fuck you thought you was talking to. But leave content creators alone. Why you want beef when everyone is beefing with you? What you swear to God you untouchable. Oh, we got a delusional. We got a delusional motherfucker here.
Come find out. Come to the set. Come find out.
Say
Come
no
to the
more.
set, nigga. Yeah, come to the set and find out, nigga.
Hey, I'm free of all charges now. I'm slapping.
You bring your ass. You
I'm
bring
slapping.
your ass to LA. You bring your ass to LA, nigga. I'ma find out. And if I'm paying niggas, I'ma pay niggas. And you ain't gonna make it, nigga.
Oh, okay.
You see that there, that was federal. Ceddy Nash, that was federal. That was federal as fuck, bro. And you know what? I'm gonna leave it there. That was federal as fuck, bro. Cause then now if something happened to Govan, they're gonna look at you, Ceddy. And if something happened to Ceddy, they're gonna look at you, Govan. So again, why I don't believe that this is a play? Why I don't believe that this is a play? Because they both got themselves on some federal shit. Big shout out to Ceddy Nash. But when he said that, that was federal. That's why I don't believe that it's a play. Because first and foremost, Ceddy Nash will not put his street credibility and reputation in jeopardy, making a play for money, for clout, for views with Govan, because that will make him look bad. And also he make himself look bad at the same time, talking about that if you're gonna pay someone to get him smoke and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? That right there could put you in prison, bro. If anything happened to Govan and you didn't do it, you still gonna probably get arrested and interrogated, and your phone is gonna be looked through, and they're gonna be looking through all your information, bro. Even though if you didn't do it, they might catch you for something else that could be on your phone, or something else that it could be on something in your computer, or something else with one of your clouds, iClouds and some shit like that. You feel me? Like, just for you said he's saying that if something happened to Govan, they will go through everything about you, bro. And if you have anything dirty there that you could go to prison for something that you did, and his record somewhere about it, bro, the feds are gonna get to it. Just because you say what you say, and let's say something happened to Govan, the feds are gonna go through all your iClouds and everything and anything that is all about you, bro. And if there's anything there of past murders or past deals, or you past shit on the street, if any, and shit like that, bro, just when you said that, bro, something happened to Govan, they coming to get you, bro. And that'll be unfortunately. And the same thing is said, something happened to Ceddy, is proof, even on this live stream, that Govan said what he said, and that was a threat. And then right after Govan threatened him, that happened to him. And if some way, somehow, it gets tracked right to Govan, then you beat a murder case from John Dolph. But if something happened to Ceddy, I don't think you'll be able to beat that. Especially if it happens somewhere else that is not Memphis, where Yo Gotti can do shit. That'll be all for today. Big shout out to everyone that was watching. It's Jrod on point. As always, listen, believe in yourself, because I believe in you. If I did it, you could do it too. I ain't nothing special. I believe that you're gonna take the best decisions in your life for yourself and for everyone around you. love yourself and take care of yourself so you'll be able to love and take care of others. As always, is your favorite brother, your mother's favorite son, the Black Sheep, Jrod on point. Listen, get at me. You know how we do. Big shout out to Amy Conway. Big shout out to Sweet Bay. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. And have a good night. Bye. Laters.